SACL, C-A-I.
They collect with respect.
Dave Ridley here, reporting in from Nashua, New Hampshire.
One law at Rome and another at Athens, but a law for all peoples and at all times, and that is right reason in accordance with nature. That's where the notion of natural law comes from.
This is, I guess, what we will call the coin booth.
That's if you buy big.
But that would be a very limited way to put it.
I'll give these are half ounce right here, and I'll give to you a face value, so $10.
Okay, I just need one half ounce, but let me make sure check that that's the price, and I'm going to come back and grab it.
This is where the Liberty Dollar folks and the Shire Silver folks and the Ron Paul Chocolate folks have all come together. Technically, these are soft money, but they are backed by something, which is more than I can say for the free-falling Fed dollar. Lately, the Washington government has been going after the silver-backed currency known as the Liberty Dollar, and that has mobilized hard money activists.
JCI.
Free or die to support, yes, to support everybody who came out of state to feed them and fuel them.
Now I'm here with Amy from New Jersey, who is doing the Ron Paul chocolate. Tell me what that's all about.
Well, the Ron Paul chocolates, it's being sold to raise money for the Operation Live Free or Die people to help fuel and feed them while they've come here from out of state to help get Ron Paul elected in New Hampshire.
Now what does this have to do with the whole fight over the Liberty Dollar?
Well, it represents exactly what's going on with the Liberty Dollar, except in this case you can eat the evidence if you're raided by the feds.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, how have you been doing in terms of selling it and so forth?
Well, it's been a little slow, but hopefully it'll pick up today because there's going to be a lot of Ron Paul supporters showing up.
What are your thoughts with regard to the whole federal confiscation of all that gold and silver?
I think it's terrible. It's terrible, but it's a sign of the times, and it's the reason that we need someone like Ron Paul around to restore monetary soundness to this country.
All right. Thank you so much. And you're with Operation Live Free or Die, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
Now let's take a closer look at some of what's available at this table. Not sure if I mentioned this, but I'm at the New Hampshire Liberty Forum in Nashua, New Hampshire. It's an event put on by the Free Staters, some of whom are Reaganites. There's a State Representative Fran Windelbo.
You want 16 inches?
Folks are buying the currency, the Liberty Dollar currency, many of them so they can participate in the lawsuit against Washington. The Liberty Dollar is a private currency meant to compete with the federal dollar. This one was specially designed with the New Hampshire logo, or at least the word New Hampshire on it. Probably has some extra value because of that. Liberty Dollars have gone up in value a great deal since the federal confiscation of so many of them. This half-ounce $10 piece, for example, is selling for $14. Prices can be even higher on eBay. The $1 certificates are actually selling here for $2, which they describe as a killer deal, and I have to tell you that is accurate because those are selling for as much as $10 on eBay. Washington stole or confiscated the silver behind these certificates, but they didn't. The Liberty Dollar had not printed very many of them, so they've actually increased in value. This is Dale Everett here from AnarchyInYourHead.com. He's the Free Staters' first cartoonist.
By the way,
as a reminder of what could happen if the federal dollar keeps plunging, with no backing, they've got some German currency from the hyperinflationary days of the 20s. Even got a $1 million mark piece for sale. Some more generic silver.
Thank you, Dave.
Also on sale. Or for sale, I should say. Some of the Liberty Dollar people in New Hampshire have made a brochure to hand out to businesses to try to get them on board with accepting silver. And they have also developed, or are actually in the process of developing, a design for a privately minted New Hampshire currency, which will compete with both the Liberty Dollar and the federal dollar. It'll be a silver currency that may look a little bit like this. Anyway, it's Dave Ridley signing off from the Liberty Forum in Nashua, New Hampshire.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by SACL CAI, a company that does collections a whole new way, even if they are sometimes hidden by my mitten. SACL CAI knows not only do you want your money, they also know you want to keep your customers. SACL CAI, they collect with respect.